You're leaning in the doorway, half shadow and half light, with that suitcase of excuses for the middle of the night. There's no anger in your posture, no thunder in your tone, just the heavy hollow vibration of a house turned into stone. You didn't raise your voice, you didn't even cry, you just looked at the floor and let it forever die. Yeah, it didn't shatter, the world didn't shake, but I felt the foundation start to ripple and break. It's the quietest endings that leave the deepest scars, like the slow freezing distance between the cold winter stars. And it was a softly said sorry, a whisper in the hall, the kind of I'm leaving that says nothing at all. No jagged edge shouting, no slamming of the door, just the sound of your footsteps not belonging here anymore. You killed every dream with a breath and a sigh, underneath the pale moon of a muted July. Yeah, my heart hit the pavement with a thud and a worry over nothing but a softly said sorry. I'm looking for the venom, I'm looking for the heat, but you're just standing there, looking painfully sweet. A sorry is a bandage that won't cover the wound. It's a lonesome vibration that's horribly out of tune. I'd rather you hate me, I'd rather you fight than to watch you just drift like a ghost into the night. If you'd screamed it, I could have screamed back and filled up the silence in the middle of the crack. But you're gentle with the knife as you're cutting us loose, and your kindness is feeling like a velvet line noose. It's the politest heartbreak I've ever been through, and I'm dying from the mercy of a person like you. Said sorry. You said it so low, I had to lean in to hear where the ending was gonna begin. Sorry for the mess, sorry for the time, sorry that you're yours and I'm no The sun is a stranger, knocking at the glass, but I'm not ready to let the world pass. I'm cocooning the fabric in the heavy navy fold, trying to hide from a morning that's too bright and too cold. The dust motes are dancing in a sliver of light that managed to survive the long hollow night. flat, trying to remember how it felt to have you back. The kettle is whistling like a train on a track, reminding me of everything I'm never getting back. But I'll just pull the rings across the silver-plated rod and stay in the temple of a disappearing God. And it's these blue curtain mornings, heavy and eager, I'm trading the truth for a little more sleep. Filter in the sky through indigo haze, just to survive the ghosts of our much better days. The world's moving on, I can hear the street hum, but I'm waiting for a version of you that won't come. Yeah, I'm drowning in shadows, I'm stuck in the blue, in a blue curtain morning, without any you. The clock on the nightstand is ticking like rain, a rhythmic reminder of a slow dripping pain. I could open the window, I could let in the breeze, but I'm terrified of what a clear vision sees. Without the blue tint, everything is too real, and I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to feel when the coffee's for one and the silence is thick, and the air in the room makes me feel a bit sick. Behind the velvet, it's still yesterday, before you packed up and you walked far away. Behind the carving, the light is still kind, and I can pretend that I'm not losing my mind. But the fabric is thin, and the sun is so strong, and I've been hiding in here for a little too long. And it's these blue curtain mornings, heavy and neat, where I'm trading the truth for a little more sleep. Filter in the sky through indigo haze, just to survive the ghosts of our much better days. The world's moving on, I can hear the street hum, but I'm waiting for a version of you that won't come. Yeah, I'm drowning in shadows, I'm stuck in the blue, in a blue curtain morning, without any you. Just 5 more minutes, just one more dream, where the light is injected and things are what they seem. The blue is my blanket, the blue is my home, just a blue curtain morning, standing alone. Sound of a curtain rod sliding back with a faint ride. The music stops abruptly as if hit by a sunlight. I'm sitting on the top step where the wood is starting to rot. looking for a flicker of a feeling that you forgot. The driveway's an ocean of gravel and dark, and I'm just a pilot without any spark. I reach for the switch by the heavy front door, but the glow doesn't reach to the street anymore. Used to be a beacon, a warm yellow hum, a way for your heart to know where to come. But the filament snapped and the glass is all cracked, and there's no kind of light that can bring a ghost back. And it's a broken porch light swinging in the breeze, staring at the empty space between the maple trees. I'm waiting for a shadow that I know I won't see, in the dark of a house that's too big just for me. The moths have all gone to the neighbors next door, 'cause I don't have a reason to shine anymore. Yeah, it's a broken porch light, a cold, quiet sign that you're no longer yours, and I'm no longer mine. The moon is a witness, indifferent and high, mapping out the miles where you said your goodbye. I thought about fixing the bulb or the wire, but what's the use in fueling a dead-ended fire? It's easier sitting in the black and the gray than seeing the path where you walk far away. I remember the nights when that light hit your hair, and I checked from the window just to see you were there. Now the porch is a stage with the power cut off, and the only sound left is a dry, lonely cough. The night is a blanket that's heavy and blue, and it smells like the rain in the absence of you. It's a broken porch light swinging in the breeze, staring at the empty space between the maple trees. I'm waiting for a shadow that I know I won't see, in the dark of a house that's too big just for me. The moths have all gone to the neighbors next door, 'cause I don't have a reason to shine anymore. Yeah, it's a broken porch light, a cold, quiet sign that's no longer yours, and I'm no longer mine. Click, click, click. I keep flipping the switch, but the world stays black, and the heart stays sick. No one's home, no one's coming, just the sound of the night and the porch light humming, then nothing. The sound of a single glass bowl shattering softly, silence. stopped rising about an hour ago. Now I'm just staring at the black, bitter flow. I haven't moved from this vinyl kitchen chair since you left your keys in a handful of despair. The clock on the stove is a neon green light, counting the minutes since you didn't say goodbye. I take a sip and it coats my tongue, a lukewarm reminder of the things we never said. The sugar's at the bottom, a white and gritty ghost of the sweet and the forever that I needed the most. I'm stirring the shadows with a tarnished silver spoon, waiting for a sun that's gonna set far too soon. And it's just cold coffee tears staining the mud, the only thing left of your favorite hug. It's a caffeine heartbreak, a dark and murky brew of the morning after without any you. The porcelain is freezing, the kitchen is gray as I watch the light of our always fade away. I'm drinking down the lonely and the years in these cold coffee tears. There's a ring on the table where your cup used to be, a perfect little circle of the night, you and me. I thought about pouring the whole pot down the sink, but I'm not quite ready to stop having to think about the way you take yours with a little bit of cream before you woke up from our beautiful dream. Now it's just jet black and stagnant and still, like the I love you that I know I never will. I could heat it up, I could start a new pot, I could pretend that I'm something I'm not, but the microwave's broken and the fire is out, and I'm drowning in the dregs and the shadows of the doubt. It's a bitter bean funeral, a slow motion wake for every single promise that you managed to win. Ooh, and it's just cold coffee tears stayed in the mug, the only thing left of your favorite hug. It's a caffeine heartbreak, a dark and murky brew of the morning after without any you. The porcelain is freezing, the kitchen is gray as I watch the light of our always fade away. I'm drinking down the lonely and the years in these cold coffee tears. One last swallow, one last sting. The bottom of the cup is a terrifying thing. It's empty, it's over. The grounds are all that's left in the cold coffee morning of a heart that's been bereft. Sound of a ceramic mug being set down heavily on wood. Silence. I'm standing in the hallway where the light is paper thin, staring at the stranger living underneath my skin. There's a spider web of silver running right across your eyes, dividing up the truth from all the "it'll be okay" lies. I reached out to touch you, but the glass was cold and hard, just a jagged little puzzle in a house that's off its guard. One piece for the morning when you didn't say a word, one piece for the "I love you" that I'm sure I never heard. The silver's flaking off, falling down like winter snow, revealing all the hollow parts I didn't want to show. And it's cracked mirror confessions in the middle of the night, trying to find a version of us that still looks right. Every splinter holds a memory, every shot is like a blade, cutting through the promises and the choices that we made. I'm looking at a ghost through 1,000 different lines, searching for a heartbeat in these broken, distorted sighs. Yeah, I'm talking to a shadow that I don't even know, in a cracked mirror confession, with nowhere left to go. The frame is made of heavy oak, but the center's giving way, like the foundation of the house we built before it turned to gray. In one sliver you're still laughing, in another you're a blur, in the biggest one I'm grieving for the people that we were. I try to tape the pieces back to make the image whole, but you can't fix a reflection when there's a fracture in the soul. Should I smash it in the dust? Should I throw it in the dark? Or keep it as a monument to the day we lost the spark? The more I try to see you, the more I see the cracks, and the terrifying truth is that we're never coming back. The edges are so sharp now, the drawing drops of blue from a heart that's still reflecting the distorted ghost of you. And it's cracked mirror confessions in the middle of the night, trying to find a version of us that still looks right. Every splinter holds a memory, every shot is like a blade, cutting through the promises and the choices that we made. I'm looking at a ghost that cuts through 1,000 different lines, searching for a heartbeat in these broken, distorted times. Yeah, I'm talking to a shadow that I don't even know, in a cracked mirror confession, with nowhere left to go. Don't look too close, you might see the break. Don't breathe too hard, the glass might start to shake. Just 1,000 little pieces, just 1,000 little lies. I'm staring at the man with the shattered glass eyes. Sound of a single piece of glass hitting the floor, silent getting heavy. The birds have stopped their song. I've been standing on this gravel for a little bit too long. I can see the headlights fading where the asphalt meets the sky, while the clouds are rolling inward to catch me in a lie. You didn't scream, you didn't cry, you didn't make a sound. Just the quiet click of luggage as it hit the dusty ground. The wind is picking up, tasting like the rain. A hollow cooling comfort for a high voltage pain. I'm waiting for the flash, I'm waiting for the strike, but the weather's just as stubborn as the things you didn't like. And it's a distant thunder goodbye rolling through my chest, a low and steady ache that'll never let me rest. The storm is miles away, but the cold is hidden here, echoing the words that I've been tumbling to hear. No lightning in the dark, no sudden jack break, just a slow and heavy tremor for everything you take. Yeah, it's a distant thunder goodbye, and the sky's starting to cry. I'm tracing out the tire tracks before they wash away, trying to find the courage for the things I didn't say. The pressure's dropping fast now, the leaves are turning white, giving up their secrets to the coven of the night. It wasn't a collision, it wasn't a big bang, just the snapping of the wires where our heavy promises hang. I'd The rain on the roof, it won't wash you out. Just the rumble, just the echo, just the goodbye that stays in the clouds. Fade out feels like the Midnight Express just pulled out of the station, taking the heat and the air from the room. I'm standing alone in a cold destination, wrapped in a coat of silence and gloom. The taillights are shrinking to needles of red, stabbing the dark where the I love yous bled. The steam is still rising from the edge of the track, but the iron is cold and you're not coming back. Machine is just humming a tune under the glare of a paper white moon. I see your reflection in the glass of the door, but when I turn around it's just dust on the floor. You're 3 towns away by the time that I blink, leaving me here on the edge of the brink with a suitcase of memories I don't wanna pack, and a map of a city that's painted in black. It's a look through the window as the engine gave a roar. Did you see me getting smaller as I reached for the door? Or was it already dreaming of a place without me? A horizon so wide and a heart that is free. The rails are vibrating, but the feeling is gone. I'm just a ghost waiting here for the door. And it's an find it tucked inside a book I never finished, between the pages where the story starts to fray. A little gloss, a little light, now diminished. A frozen moment from a much more colored day. You're leaning back against the hood of that old Chevy, with that forever kind of look deep in your eyes. Before the air between our voices got so heavy, before the truth was traded out for slow burn lies. The edges are curling, turning brittle and brown, like the way that we let this whole thing fall down. I'm running my thumb over the ghost of your face, trying to find where the love left the place. And I'm watching your fading photograph smile, knowing I haven't seen the real thing in a while. The ink is dissolving, the memory's thin. I don't even know where the us should begin. Every sunset we chased is losing its gold, just a story that's getting too tired to be told. Yeah, it's breaking my heart, just a frame at a time, watching that fading photograph smile. The background's blurry, just a wash of summer green. We look like people that I've only ever dreamed. Your hand is in mine, and the grip looks so tight, like you were never gonna let go without a fight. But time is a solvent and distance is cruel. It turns every king back into a fool. Now you're just a chemical stain on the card, and staying together got way too damn hard. I could put it in a drawer, I could throw it in a fire, I could tell myself that I'm a world-class liar, but I'd rather have the blood than the empty space. I'd rather see the light fading off of your face than to look in the mirror and realize it's true that I'm fading away just as quickly as you. I'm standing in the hallway where the floorboards used to dance, just a hollow-eyed survivor of a broken down romance. The television's buzzing with a static kind of gray, while I'm chasing down the shadows of a much more rapid day. I thought I heard the kitchen door creak open just a bit, but it's only just the settling of a heart that's finally quit. The curtains are heavy, the tea has gone cold, and I'm clutching a secret that's already being told. I'm straining my ears for a frequency lost, pleasure in the cost. And it's just a faint echo laughter ringing in the hall, bouncing off the pictures hanging crooked on the wall. A ghost of a giggle, a silver-plated sound from a time before I forever hit the ground. It's a haunting in the rafters, it's a whisper in the vent, a beautiful reminder of the way the magic went. Yeah, I'm living in the after, chasing the before, in this faint echo laughter through a closing door. I found a strand of golden hair trapped inside the comb, the only piece of you that's still living in this home. I remember how you throw your head back when you'd smile, a sound that made the lonely feel a little less worthwhile. Now the silence is a mountain and the quiet is a blade, and I'm terrified of how the brightest memories start to fade. Did I imagine the way you used to breathe, or the rhythm of the promises you didn't mean to leave? The house is a museum, and I'm the only guest, putting all the might have beens to a final heavy rest. But then I hear it, just a ripple, just a spark, a tiny piece of us still glowing in the dark. And it's just a faint echo laughter ringing in the hall, bouncing off the pictures hanging crooked on the wall. A ghost of a giggle, a silver-plated sound from a time before I forever hit the ground. It's a haunting in the rafters, it's a whisper in the vent, a beautiful reminder of the way the magic went. Yeah, I'm living in the after, chasing the before, in this faint echo laughter through a closing door. Shh. Did you hear that? The sound of a joke that nobody told. The sound of a heart that's getting too old. Fainter, fainter. Gone. Looking at the clock, but the hands have all stopped, staring at the forever that you once installed in the back of my mind, in the beat of my heart, before you decided to tear it apart. It was a heavyweight word, a sacred kind of gold, but now it's just a story that's 'Cause forever meant nothing. It was just a nice sound, a bridge made of paper that's hit the cold ground. You said it's so easy, you said it so fast, while I was building a life that was meant to last. Now I'm standing in the wreckage of a no matter what, finding out that forever was just a door you shut. I saved every always, and I kept every will, while you were just climbing another new hill. I'm tracing the timeline of where we went wrong, searching for the moment you stopped singing along. Was it a year ago? Was it just yesterday? When did forever start to wither away? Don't use that word if you don't know the weight of a soul that is anchored and left to its fate. It's a long, lonely fall from a promise so high to a never again and a final goodbye. Yeah, forever meant nothing. It was just a nice sound, a bridge made of paper that's hit the cold ground. You said it's so easy, you said it's so fast, while I was building a life that was meant to last. Now I'm standing in the wreckage of a no matter what, finding out that forever is just a word you said. It meant nothing to you, but it meant the world to me. Now it's just a word floating out to sea. Nothing. The battery's at 5%. The room is getting dark. I'm sitting on the edge of the bed, chasing a ghost of a spark. I've got my thumb hovering over the play icon on the screen, telling myself I shouldn't, but I'm still living in between. The date on the file is from a Tuesday in July, before the well of our forever finally ran dry. I'm holding the speaker right up to my ear, praying for a frequency that'll make you appear. It's a digital ritual, a desperate hollow habit, reaching for a memory and never quite able to grab it. And it's a frozen voice message, 15 seconds of hey, a time capsule version of a much better day. I'm listening to the way you breathe before you spoke, before the weight of the silence finally broke. You're laughing at something that I can't remember now, and I'm trying to keep a no contact vow. Yeah, it's a frozen voice message, a loop in the dark, a little bit of lightning without any spark. The signal is grainy, there's a wind in the background, but it's the only place left where your heart can be found. You said I'm just heading out, I'll see you at 8. I didn't know then that 8 was a code word for too late. watching every rise and every fall of a person who doesn't even exist anymore at all. What if I accidentally hit delete with my thumb? Would the world go quiet? Would I finally go numb? I'm terrified of the silence that's waiting on the other side of this little glass box where your spirit has died. It's a haunting and high definition, a hollow point sound, and it's the only thing keeping my feet on the ground. You didn't say I'll see you soon. Soon never came and my voice stays the same. The sound of a low battery chirp. The screen goes black. Silence. The air is thinning out, the sky is turning sharp and white, and I'm shivering in the leftover shadows of the night. You used to be my wool, you used to be my fire, before we let the always turn into a tangled wire. Now every breath I take feels like it's scraping on the floor, and I'm careful how I move as I'm heading for the door. The temperature is dropping, the mercury is low, and I'm terrified of what a sudden wind might show. I'm walking on the surface of a frozen silver lake, knowing just how much of me is waiting close. I'm already haunted by your cold and quiet ghost. The silver's flaking off, the edges are so keen. I'm the sharpest, saddest thing that you have ever seen. If the sun comes out tomorrow, will I melt or will I crack? Or will I just be a pile of sand that's never coming And it's a glass heart season, cold and crystal clear, where the smallest little whisper is the thing I mostly fear. I'm transparent and fragile, I'm shivering and thin, trying to keep the wind from the places you have been. One touch could turn to splinters, one word could be the end. In a world that's lost and living, have another lover and a friend. Yeah, it's a glass heart season, and I'm shattering for no reason. Careful, don't drop it. The light is moving through me, but there's nothing left to stop it. Just a shot on the rug, just a glint in the eye, in the glass heart season. Under a glass heart sky. The sound of a single high-pitched note that rings out and then suddenly cuts to silence. The gutters are screaming, the street is a lake, and I'm standing here with a heart about to break. I know I'm the last person you want at your door, with my head hanging low, looking down at the floor. The water is soaking through the wool of my coat, and the words I need most are stuck in my throat. I could have called, I could have sent a polite little line, but a storm this big needs a wreckage like mine. The sky is collapsing in a curtain of gray to wash all the almost and nevers away. It's a heavy rain apology, drowning out the world, watching every flag of our surrender get unfurled. I'm screaming I'm sorry into the thunder and the gale, but the wind only mocks me, and the pain, knowing that the teardrops are hidden by the rain. I didn't mean to break it, didn't mean to let it fall, but I'm the one who built up this invisible wall. If the clouds would just part, would you look in my eyes? Or is it too late for these liquid disguises? The lightning is showing the cracks in the street, and the mud is beginning to swallow my feet. And it's a biblical ending, it's a downpour of grief, and I'm looking for mercy, but finding no rain apology. I'm sorry.
The sound of rain intensifies, then fades into a single low piano note.
The neon sign is flickering, a vacancy for one. I checked in at the moonrise, hiding from the sun. There's a suitcase on the floorboards filled with things I can't let go, like the way you said my name 1,000 years ago. The carpet's worn to threads from where I pace around the bed, trying to drown the echoes of the things we never said. There's no do not disturb sign that can keep the ghosts away. They crawl through every window in the colors of the gray. The ceiling's peeling back like the skin around my soul, and every night I'm digging deeper in this hole. Welcome to the Hollow Heart Hotel, where the water tastes like salt, and the silence is a spell. I'm the only guest, staying on the floor of used to be, wishing you were here or I was anywhere but me. The walls are paper thin, I can hear the neighbors cry, but we're all just lonely strangers under a red sky. Yeah, I'm checking in, but I'm never checking out of this hollow heart hotel and the shadows of the doubt. I call down to the lobby just to hear a human tone, but the dial tone reminded me I'm better off alone. The towels are wide and sterile, the air is cold and thin, just a temporary cage for the state I'm living in. I'm staring at the door, but the lock is on the inside, protecting all the broken parts I finally learned to hide. Room for you too, where the memories are stained. Room 49, where it never stops to rain. You're the architect who built it, stone by heavy stone, and you left me with the keys to a house that's not a home. Yeah, the lobby's gold and shining, but the rooms are cold as ice. Losing you was free, but the staying has a price. Welcome to the Hollow Heart Hotel, where the water tastes like salt, and the silence is a spell. I'm the only guest, staying on the floor of used to be, wishing you were here or I was anywhere but me. The walls are paper thin, I can hear the neighbors cry, but we're all just lonely strangers under a red sky. Yeah, I'm checking in, but I'm never checking out of this hollow heart hotel and the shadows of the doubt. Leave the light on in case you're passing by, if the lobby's empty and the fountain's dry. Just a hollow heart, just a long stay. 5 stars for the pain that won't go away. Another heavy door clicking shut. Silence. The maples are bleeding, They're gold on the street, and the air's got a chill that's beginning to cheat. The sun out of hours, the day out of light. I'm standing alone in the oncoming night. I remember the kitchen, the glow of the stove, and the way that we'd sway in our own little cove before the first frost settled deep in your eyes, and the I'll always stay turned to hollow goodbyes. The wind is a fiddle playing low, playing sad, recalling the rhythm of the secrets we had. I'm reaching for fingers that aren't there to hold as the world outside turns up bitter, bright gold. And it's our last autumn dance in the leaves and the dust, a slow motion waltz through the salt and the rust. I'm spinning with shadows, I'm stepping on ghosts to the ghost of the one that I needed the most. The music is dying, the summer is dead, just a crown of red thorns resting light on my head. Yeah, I'm holding the air while the winter comes on in this last autumn dance. Now that you're gone, the garden is skeletal, brittle and gray, like the things that we whispered but couldn't quite say. I'm counting the steps to an empty refrain, while the sky overhead takes to iron and rain. Your footprints are filling with needles of pine, erasing the path where your hand was in mine. Now the porch is a ballroom for nobody's feet, and the silence between us is finally complete. One more turn before the snow starts to fall, one more shadow to cast on the cedar wood wall. I'll keep the tempo, I'll stay in the line till the ice takes the river and the sun doesn't shine. The leaves are all falling like tears from the sky, 1,000 red ways to say a final goodbye. It's our last autumn dance in the leaves and the dust, a slow motion waltz through the salt and the rust. I'm spinning with shadows, I'm stepping on ghosts to the ghost of the one that I needed the most. The music is dying, the summer is dead, just a crown of red thorns resting light on my head. Yeah, I'm holding the air while the winter comes on in this last autumn dance. Now that you're gone, step to the left, step to the right. The fire is out, it's a very cold night. Just a leaf on the wind, just a heart on the ground. The last one to dance is the last one you found. I took a page from the journal that I kept for us, ripped it out slow through the salt and the dust. I wrote down the things that I should have said then, like I'm sorry and please, and don't let it in. I folded the corners to make it fly straight, a fragile little vessel carrying all of this weight. The wind is a whisper, the balcony's cold. I'm holding a story that's already told. I'm aiming for the moon or the street lamp below, waiting for the courage to just let it go. I watch one nose dive into a puddle of rain, an ink-smudged reminder of a deep-seated pain. The I love you is bleeding into the concrete, like the way that we crumbled when we felt the heat. Pages, a library of grief, but throwing them away brings no real relief. If I fold them just right, can they reach where you are? Can a piece of a notebook travel that far? Or am I just littering the sidewalk with ghosts of the person I loved and the things I miss most? They're white flags of surrender, drifting away in the middle of the watch it die. Silence. bed like I always do, smoothing the sheets where I used to find you. I put 2 cups of coffee, then I pull one away. Just a small bit of habit at the start of the day. Nobody noticed the hitch in my breath, or the way that the silence is flirting with death. I'm wearing my fine like a heavy wool coat, while the I miss you swallows the air in my throat. The world keeps on spinning, the neighbors still wave. I'm a master of acting like everything's safe, but the foundation's cracking, the windows are thin, and I'm losing the battle with the gravity within. And I'm quietly falling apart, piece by small piece, in a slow motion landslide that'll never find peace. No screaming, no crying, no breaking a glass, just watching the ghost of our forever past. It's a soft muted tragedy, a low volume break, a beautiful mess that I'm forced to make. Yeah, you won't even hear when my heart hits the floor in this house where your shadow don't live anymore. I'm just quietly falling apart. I went to the party, I stood by the wall, I laughed at the jokes that weren't funny at all. Nobody saw that my eyes were too bright, or the way that I'm leaking out all of my light. It's a controlled demolition, a structural fail. I'm a sinking ship that forgot how to sail. And the hardest part isn't the gone or the why, it's the how are you doing and the fine in my life. If I made a scene, would it feel more like real? If I burned down the house, would I finally feel? But I'm polite with my trauma, I'm neat with my grief. I'm a thief of my own soul, seeking no real relief. Just a hairline fracture that's turned into dust, in a heart that's been hollowed by too much of us. And I'm quietly falling apart, piece by small piece, in a slow motion landslide that'll never find peace. No screaming, no crying, no breaking of glass, just watching the ghost of our forever past. It's a soft muted tragedy, a low volume break, a beautiful mess that I'm forced to make. Yeah, you won't even hear when my heart hits the floor in this house where your shadow don't live anymore. I'm just quietly falling apart. Shh, can you hear that? The sound of a dream turning to grit. One more brick, one more day. I'm fine, I'm okay. I'm just soft exhaled breath, a single final piano note that sustains until it disappears. The dinner table's long, though we're sitting face to face. But there's miles of static filling up the space. I reach for the soul, you reach for your phone, in a house full of memories. We're perfectly alone. It's the space in the hallway, it's the gap in a bay, it's the dumbest words that we should have just said. The sun is still shining, but the room's getting dim. In the territory where the we is and the him and her begin, and it's the shadow in between, growing like a vine, choking out the yours and the hours and the mine. It's the silence that's heavy, it's the distance that's wide, with nowhere for our broken down promises to hide. I'm grasping at the edges, but the center is gone. Just a dark empty valley where we used to have the dawn. Yeah, I am losing you to the gray and the unseen, in the cold growing shadow, the shadow in between. I remember when the light used to flood every floor, and we didn't have to wonder what the always was for. Now I'm tracing your outline on the side of the couch, while the I'm sorry's are hiding in a bitter, tight slush. You're a physical presence, but the spiritual ghost, the person I know, but the one I miss most. My light is behind us, casting us along until the rhythm of us is just a broken down song. Can we step into the sun? Can we burn it away? Or is the darkness already a permanent stay? I'm screaming your name, but the sound doesn't travel as the threads of our union start to fray and unravel. The shadow is handy, the shadow is deep. It's the only secret that we manage to keep. It's the shadow in between, growing like a vine, choking out the yours and the hours and the mine. It's the silence that's heavy, it's the distance that's wide, with nowhere for our broken down promises to hide. I'm grasping at the edges, but the center is gone. Just a dark empty valley where we used to have the dawn. Yeah, I'm losing you to the gray and the unseen, in the cold growing shadow, the shadow in between. It's getting colder, it's getting gone. I can't see the fire, I can't find the spark, just the out just the space, just the memory of your face. The music fades into a lonesome calm. In the shadow, in the shadow. Still swaying, but it's empty now. Just a ghost of your laughter and a broken vow. I'm tracing the hours of where you used to stand before the gold turned to gray and slipped through my hands. At the like salt on an open wound today. Every hello sounds like a goodbye underneath this cruel, unchanging blue sky. And it's a shattered summer silence, ringing louder than the 4th of July. Just the sound of my heart breaking underneath the weight of the way we were heat waves and lightning. Now I'm just the shadow of the person I were. The crickets are calling, but you don't call back. Everything's faded and everything's black in the shattered summer silence. The ice in my glass has melted to rain, a lukewarm reminder of a slow burning pain. Your keys on the counter, a layer of dust. The iron of our promises turned into rust. The breeze through the window used to smell like the sea. Now it just smells like the space where you used to be. They say the days are longer this time of year, but they feel like an eternity when you aren't here. I'm screaming your name into the humid night air, but the stillness just stares with the cold vacant glare. Yeah, the quiet is violent, the quiet is deep. It's the only promise that you managed to keep. It's a shattered summer silence, ringing louder than the 4th of July. Just the sound of my heart breaking underneath the weight of the way we were heat waves and lightning, a beautiful blur. Now I'm just the shadow of the person I were. The crickets are calling, but you don't call back. Everything's faded and everything's black in the shattered summer silence. The sun's going down. The fireflies are out, but the light's gone away. that you didn't say. The city's a circuit of gold and of neon, but I'm just a wire that's frayed at the end. Watching the shadows that I used to lean on turn into strangers I can't quite defend. The street lamps are bleeding into the pavement while I'm tracing the frost on the cold window pane. Locked in a tower of my own enslavement, listening for footsteps in the rhythm of rain. There's a glow in the kitchen across the way, another soul waiting for the break of the day. Are they nursing a glass? Are they nursing a scar? Is their home just as empty as mine currently are? We're just sleepless window lights burning in the dark, searching for the ghost of a long extinguished spark. I'm a beacon for nobody, a lighthouse in the fog, writing your name in a one-sided log. Every yellow rectangle in the black of the night is a story of a heartbreak that's losing the fight. Yeah, I'm staring at the stars while I'm losing my sight in a gallery of sleepless window lights. I thought about calling, I thought about texting, but the silence is safer than a how have you been. The air in this bedroom is heavy and vexing, filled with the echoes of the what might have been. I see a silhouette 3 floors below, pacing a pattern that I've come to know. We're all just survivors of a beautiful crash, watching our memories turn into ash. If I turn off the lamp, will the world disappear? Will the you in my head finally start to clear? But the dark is too honest, the dark is too deep, and I'm terrified of the secrets I keep. So I'll stay in the glow, I'll stay in the glare, until there's no more of us left in the air. We're just sleepless window lights burning in the dark, searching for the ghost of a long extinguished spark. I'm a beacon for nobody, a lighthouse in the fog, writing your name in a one-sided log. Every yellow rectangle in the black of the night is a story of a heartbreak that's losing the fight. Yeah, I'm staring at the stars while I'm losing my sight in a gallery of sleepless window lights. The sun's almost up, but the light's still on. I'm still awake, and you're still gone. One by one, the windows go black, but I'm still here, waiting for the light to come back. The sun went down an hour ago, but the heat is in the floor. I'm sitting in the kitchen, staring at the door. The coffee's gone stone cold, and the house is far too still. I'm trying to forget you, but I know I never will. It's not a sudden fire, not a house turned into ash. It's not the kind of heartbreak that hits you like a crash. It's the smell of your sweater in the back of the hall. It's the shadow of your picture on the bedroom wall. It doesn't leave a scar, no, it just leaves a glow of everything I had a lifetime ago. And it's a slow burning memory, a soft, heavy ache, the kind of quiet fever that just won't seem to break. Like an ember in the dark, like a candle in the rain, a low oxygen version of a high voltage pain. I can't put it out and I can't let it flare. It's just a ghost of a heat wave hanging in the air. It's a slow burning memory, and it's consuming me. I see you in the grocery store, or a face that looks like yours. The ghosts of us are hiding behind all the grocery doors. I thought the time would bury what we used to be, but it only turned the fire into something I can't see. The edges of my vision are starting to blur with the how we are and the way that we were. If I could scream, maybe I could let it go, but the volume on this heartbreak is set way too low. It's a flicker, it's a pulse, it's a door rhythmic thrum, waiting for the morning that'll never quite come. You're not even here to see the smoke in the room, or the way that your absence is sealing my doom. And it's a slow burning memory, a soft heavy ache, the kind of quiet fever that just won't seem to break. Like an ember in the dark, like a candle in the rain, a low oxygen version of a high voltage pain. I can't put it out and I can't let it flare. It's just a ghost of a heat wave hanging in the air. It's a slow burning memory, and it's consuming me. Still burn, still hurting. The wick is getting short, but the fire doesn't stop. It just smolders, it just waits. Slow burn, slow burn. Still worry. I'm sitting on the floor where the carpet is thin, with a shoebox of us and a bottle of gin. I pulled out the one from that night in July, when you promised the stars wouldn't fall from the sky. Your handwriting is cursive, all loops and soft bends, but the ink is where all of the always ends. I gripped the top edge and I held my breath tight, and I gave up on being you're wrong or you're right. The first snap was quiet, a clean little tear, dividing the darling from all of my fear. Now the floor is a puzzle that I can't complete, with the words of a lover scattered under my feet. And they're just torn love letters, snow in the room, a paper thin funeral, a quiet white doom. at the ends of my feet. I found the one that you wrote when we fought, filled with the sorries that I actually bought. I'm tearing the pleas and I'm tearing the stay, until every maybe is drifted away. The confetti of heartbreak is covering the rug, a cold paper version of your favorite hug. My hands are shaking, my knuckles are white, as I'm murdering memories in the middle of the night. If I tear them small enough, will the ache disappear? Will the sound of the paper drown out what I hear? I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours, now it's mine. Just a vertical break in a horizontal line. I'm making a blizzard out of everything true, until I can't see the us or the you. In a pile of torn love letters at the ends of my feet. One for the time you lied, one for the way I cried. Just a thousand little pieces, just a thousand little ghosts of the person that I loved the most. The sound of a single piece of paper being dropped. Silence. The pen is hovering just above the line between the dear someone and the used to be mine. The ink is a puddle where my hands started to shake, a permanent stain from a heart starting to break. I've got 3 crumpled pages in the wiring bin of all the I'm sorries that I couldn't fit in. I'm trying to tell you why the light went so cold in a story that's ending before it was told. The cursor is blinking on a screen in the dark, but the paper feels better for a dying spark. I'm searching for a period, a way to conclude this beautiful mess and this lonesome mood. And it's an unfinished goodbye, letter of bridge to nowhere, a handful of sat by the lake, but I crossed out the part about my biggest mistake. The margin is filled with the things I should have said. Now they're just tangled up ghosts in my head. I wanna be angry, I wanna be fair, but the paper is blank where the why should be there. It's a lopsided map of a heart on the run, a letter that's frozen and never quite done. If I sign my name, does it make it all real? Does it lock in the ache and the way that I feel? Or is it a mercy to leave it unsaid, to keep the forever alive in my head? The stamp is sitting there, a square of goodbye, while the moon is a question mark hanging in the sky. It's long, finished goodbye, letter of bridge to nowhere, a handful of sentences hanging in the air. I've got the I love you, but I can't find the end. I'm stuck in the middle of a break and a bend. The sentences wander, the grammar is wrong, like the bridge of a sad, disconnected song. Yeah, I'm leaving you trailing, a ghost in the better, in the ink of this unfinished goodbye. Sincerely, always. No, that's not right. I'll finish it tomorrow, or the middle of the night. Just a comment, just a breath, just a love, written to death.
The sound of a pen cap clicking. Silence.
The coffee's still sitting where you left it on the sill, a cold dark reminder of a heart that's standing still. We were talking about the winter, we were planning for the spring. I was looking at your finger, looking for a ring. But the air went thin and the light went gray in the middle of a sentence that you didn't finish saying. It wasn't a storm, it wasn't a fire, it was just the snapping of a high tension wire. A quiet little shift in the tectonic plates of the me and the you and our separate fates. And it was a whispered, almost forever, breath on the glass, watching the ghost of all we just passed. No shouting at the ceiling, no tearing at the seams, just the soft-spoken murder of our favorite dreams. We were inches from the summit, we were seconds from the light. Now I'm just a shadow in the middle of the night. Yeah, it's a whispered almost forever, and it's gone into the never. I'm looking at the calendar, at the dates we marked in red. They look like little tombstones for the things we never said. We were this close to the ever, have to part before the slow motion collision of a weary, heavy heart. You didn't even pack, you just drifted through the door like you
soft acoustic chord that hums and then dies. Silence.
The plastic wrap is crinkled on the kitchen floor. A celebration ghost that isn't welcome anymore. I bought them at the corner, the ones you always chose. Petals red as wine, the perfect Sunday rose. Now the cake is sitting lonely, a sweet and heavy light, while the candles melt to nothing, like the sparkle in your eye. The card is still unopened, sitting by the sink. I'm staring at the signature until I start to blink. They were supposed to bloom for you in a room filled up with light, but they're bowing down their heads into the shadows of the night. And they're just wilted birthday roses, turning black and gold, a story of a happy that's already getting old. The water's getting cloudy and the stems are giving way, just like every single promise that you threw away today. I'm blowing out the wishes that'll never come to pass, watching dead reflections in the bottom of a glass. Yeah, it's a bouquet of the almost and the never agains, wilted birthday roses where the heartbreak begins. The neighbors hear the silence and they think I'm doing fine, but I'm counting every petal I buy, taking piece of time. One falls for the laughter, one falls for the trust, one falls for the way our ever after turned to dust. I should have known the seasons were shifting in your heart before the very thing that grew us tore us both apart. I could throw them in the trash, I could sweep them to the street, but there's something in the dying that feels bitter and so sweet. They're a mirror of the way you left me standing in the cold, beautiful and broken and too heavy now to hold. Happy birthday to the girl who isn't coming home, to a garden full of memories where I'm standing all alone. And they're just wilted birthday roses, turning black and gold, a story of a happy that's already getting old. The water's getting cloudy and the stems are giving way, just like every bunch of dead roses and a very long